Welcome back to the Stargazers channel.
And welcome to another deep dive.
We're unlocking the cosmic code to your career destiny today, focusing on best jobs for each zodiac sign.
Yes, using the wisdom of the stars to light up your professional path.
So are you a Leo? Maybe staring at your resume feeling like, your inner lion is just stuck in a cage or maybe a cubicle. Imagine stepping into a career where your natural brilliance isn't just noticed. It's actually the reason you succeed.
Exactly. We're talking about finding those careers where all that amazing Leo energy finds its perfect professional outlet.
Today, we are plunging deep, really deep, into your exclusive Leo career forecast for 2025. We've got the top 10 career matches, all meticulously aligned with your magnificent fiery nature.
And we'll break down why these specific roles harmonize so well with your core Leo strengths.
Yeah, offering insights designed to really ignite your professional passion.
Think of it like finding the perfect stage for your Leo sun to shine its absolute brightest, career-wise.
Trust us, you really, really won't want to miss a single moment of this. Stay with us, because by the end, you'll have more than just, a list of jobs.
Yeah, fine.
You'll have a much deeper understanding of how your inherent Leo power can lead you to a truly fulfilling and successful career.
It could be the key, the inspiration for your next big move.
Okay, well, let's really get into the heart of it, Leo.
Right. So for those of you born under Leo, that's typically July 23rd to August 22nd, your ruling element is fire.
Fire.
And that fundamental aspect, well, it says a lot about your inherent drive and dynamism.
It really does. Fire, it's vibrant, it grabs attention. It's like the spark of life itself. It feels like it perfectly embodies the Leo spirit, doesn't it? That energy, that presence.
Precisely. And one of the most defining Leo personality traits is that natural pull towards the spotlight.
Right.
It's not just vanity, it's more like a comfortable space for their energy to really express itself. They have this captivating charm, this charisma that just naturally draws attention. They can command a room without even trying sometimes.
Yeah. That is so true. Leos definitely have that star quality. But that strong sense of self, it can sometimes be misunderstood, can't it?
It can.
It's like a fine line between confidence and something else.
Indeed. That very strong self-belief. Well, sometimes others might see it as a bit of arrogance.
Okay.
And their conviction, their certainty, it could lead them to be quite opinionated. And that natural leadership style might occasionally feel a little domineering.
Right. That powerful will. Sometimes it just doesn't bend easily. It comes across as maybe inflexible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That inherent stubbornness can make compromise, a real challenge for them. But it's also the foundation of their amazing determination. You tell a Leo something's impossible, and you probably just lit the fire under them to prove you wrong.
Yeah. Nothing gets a Leo going like a challenge. But, beneath that really powerful exterior, there's often a real warmth there, too, isn't there? A generosity.
Oh, absolutely. At their core, Leos are often incredibly kind, deeply caring, and truly compassionate people. They're fiercely loyal to those they consider their pride, you could say. And they have a very strong protective instinct. Think of the lioness protecting her cubs.
That's a lovely way to put it.
Yeah.
So how do these core personality traits translate into the workplace? What defines a Leo on the job?
Well, passion is absolutely central for a Leo in their career. They need to feel a genuine connection to what they're doing.
Right.
A sense that it resonates, that it allows for meaningful expression, mundane jobs, uninspiring roles. They'll lose interest fast.
So just clocking in and out isn't really their style.
Not at all. And Leos are inherently creative. They have this deep desire to use their artistic talent somehow. They really thrive in environments that give them the autonomy, the freedom to express this unique vision. They often prefer roles where they have significant control over their projects.
That need for independence, for control, it keeps popping up.
It's crucial. And within teams, you'll often find Leos naturally moving into leadership roles. It's usually not some calculated power grab. It's more their inherent honesty combined with that compelling charisma. It just inspires others to look to them for direction.
I can totally see that.
And when they're in charge, they tend to be really articulate. They radiate enthusiasm. They genuinely inspire the people around them.
The natural leader, motivating just by being themselves. But we also touched on the potential downside, right? That strong will becoming maybe a bit much.
Yes, that potential for being a bit domineering, maybe even bossy. can definitely surface, especially if they feel their vision is being ignored or their authority challenged.
Okay.
They might not always be the most receptive to other people's ideas and can sometimes, accidentally dismiss them.
Right.
And that fiery nature tied to their element, well, it can lead to pretty strong reactions and conflicts. Though usually, that initial flare-up is followed by that typical Leo stubbornness.
So it's a balance. That passion and drive are amazing assets, but maybe require a bit of self-awareness in team situations.
Precisely. But it's important to say, on their best days, Leos can be incredibly supportive, generous colleagues. Despite wanting recognition themselves, they have this genuine ability to spot talent in others. And they'll often go out of their way to encourage their teammates to shine too.
That's a fantastic quality, a leader who actually lifts others up. So when a Leo finds that role, the one that really ignites their inner fire,
they don't just meet expectations, they tend to blow past them,
Yeah.
fueled by that inherent optimism and unstoppable enthusiasm.
All right, with that vibrant Leo profile firmly in mind, let's dive into our top 10 career matches for all you Leos listening. These are curated based on those traits we just discussed. First up, actor.
This one feels almost obvious, doesn't it? Given that Leo love for the spotlight, that natural dramatic flair.
Absolutely. Taking center stage, holding an audience captive, it seems tailor-made for that deep need for recognition and, well, admiration. It's like their natural habitat.
And the sheer variety in acting roles, they can keep a Leo's adventurous spirit totally engaged. New characters, new challenges all the time. It prevents that boredom from setting in.
Definitely keeps things interesting. Okay, number 2, event manager. Now, this might seem a little less obvious at first glance. Why is this a strong fit?
Well, the dynamic, often high-pressure world of event management actually aligns really well with their energetic nature.
Okay.
Remember that decisive take-charge attitude we mentioned?
Yeah.
In this field, that becomes an invaluable leadership skill. It ensures things run smoothly, efficiently.
So their natural tendency to want to be in control is actually a huge plus here.
Precisely. Handling all those moving parts, venues, suppliers, schedules, it takes strong organizational skills, which Leos can definitely deliver. Plus, they bring that innate enthusiasm and creative vision to make events really special, truly spectacular.
Right.
But that earlier point about maybe overriding others' ideas, that's something a Leo in this role needs to be mindful of, to keep those collaborations positive.
That's a really good point, a great nuance. Okay, number 3 on our list, teacher.
This role lets Leos channel that natural gift for inspiring and motivating others directly. Their intelligence, often combined with a creative way of communicating, can really bring learning to life, make it engaging.
And that love of having an audience gets a positive outlet, right? Every lesson is kind of like a mini performance, a chance to share their passion.
Exactly. And importantly, that genuine desire to see others succeed, to reach their potential, that resonates so deeply with the Leo's core value of supporting their pride.
Yeah.
It makes teaching a really fulfilling path for many Leos.
Okay, let's move to number 4, designer. This feels like a pretty broad category. What specific parts of design really suit a Leo?
Well, Leos often have a very strong artistic sense, a really defined personal style.
Right.
So design roles, whether it's fashion, interior, graphic, you name it, they provide that crucial outlet for self-expression. That's key for them. They usually have a sharp eye for aesthetics, for detail, and they really excel in jobs that give them creative freedom, that autonomy to bring their unique visions to life.
Okay, so it's really about having that canvas, that space to show off their individual artistic flair. Got it. Number 5 is motivational speaker.
Another one that feels like an incredibly direct fit with those core Leo traits.
Yeah, it really does.
They often have a natural gift for public speaking, right? Plus that innate ability to uplift and inspire an audience. This career lets them put that confidence, that infectious enthusiasm to really good use, make a real impact.
And what about that desire to be admired? Does this satisfy that?
Oh, definitely. Motivational speakers are often held in really high regard by the people they inspire. So it absolutely caters to that aspect of the Leo personality, but in a very positive, purposeful way.
Right.
There's deep fulfillment in guiding others towards success.
Okay, number 6 on the list, travel writer. Ooh, this sounds like a fantastic mix of adventure and creativity.
It really is.
Yeah.
Leos are often naturally curious. They've got that vibrant creative spark and just a real thirst for new experiences. They also tend to be highly sociable people who just thrive on exploring and connecting with others.
So the constant change, new places, new faces that would keep them stimulated, totally engaged.
Precisely. Unlike, say, more solitary writing jobs, travel writing keeps them moving, interacting with different cultures.
Yeah.
And it lets them use their creative storytelling skills to basically inspire wanderlust in their readers. It's a great fit.
Number 7 is politician. Wow, okay. That feels like a powerful arena for a Leo to step into.
Well, Leos often possess those key qualities of strong leaders, don't they? Confidence, ambition, that compelling charisma that can really sway people.
Yeah, sure.
And while, yes, the desire for recognition might play a part, many Leos are also genuinely driven by a desire to make a positive difference.
Right.
So politics can be a viable and potentially deeply fulfilling path, especially if they feel passionate about certain causes.
And that natural drive to climb, to reach positions of influence, that would serve them well in the political world.
Absolutely. They might start local, but their ambition and determination could definitely propel them up the ranks. Higher office is certainly possible.
Okay, number 8, PR executive. How does that Leo personality work in public relations?
Leos tend to be natural communicators. They just have this strong understanding of how to connect with an audience. They have a real knack for crafting compelling stories, knowing just how to present information effectively. This makes them exceptionally good at managing public perception.
So it's like they're naturally talented at putting on a good show, but in a professional, strategic way.
In a strategic sense, absolutely. Their creativity, their extroverted nature, their persuasive skills, they're invaluable for developing PR strategies, handling crises, making sure clients look good.
Makes sense. Number 9, celebrity agent. Now this is interesting, being close to the limelight, but not actually in it.
Yeah, for Leos who are drawn to the energy, the excitement of, say, the entertainment world, but maybe don't want to be the star themselves.
Okay.
Being an agent can be an excellent fit. They're typically not afraid of hard work, long hours.
Right.
And they can get real satisfaction from the high-profile nature of the job and seeing their clients succeed.
So they get to be in those glamorous circles, but without the intense public spotlight on them personally.
Exactly. Representing actors, musicians, athletes. It lets them navigate those dynamic environments, use their persuasive talents, but maintain some personal space.
And finally, number 10 on our list, entrepreneur. This feels like it just wraps up so many of those core Leo drives, doesn't it?
It really does. Leos generally have that strong desire to be in control, right? They thrive when they have autonomy. They can get bored or frustrated really quickly in roles that stifle their creativity or don't offer that sense of personal ownership.
Yeah.
So entrepreneurship, it's the perfect way for them to forge their own path, chase ideas they're truly passionate about, and be the one calling the shots.
So that creative energy, that desire for recognition, for making something unique, it all comes together here.
Precisely. They often have tons of innovative ideas and the ambition to actually make them happen.
Right.
And their natural charisma, their communication skills, those are huge assets for getting support, finding investment, and the ultimate reward of building something successful from scratch.
Yeah.
That's incredibly satisfying for a Leo.
Wow. So just to quickly recap our stellar lineup: actor, event manager, teacher, designer, motivational speaker, travel writer, politician, PR executive, celebrity agent, and entrepreneur. Those are our top 10 for Leos in 2025.
Yeah.
It's really striking how consistently those core Leo traits, that confidence, charisma, creativity, leadership, that need for passion and recognition, seem to align with these different fields.
It is quite remarkable. And it's worth remembering, Leo is a fire sign, sharing that dynamic energy with Aries and Sagittarius.
Right.
So those common threads we've seen, confidence, being outgoing, charismatic, enthusiastic, natural leaders, creative flair, wanting recognition, these are really hallmarks of the Leo archetype.
Absolutely. But, and this is so important, we always say this, while astrology offers fantastic insights, your unique talents, your individual passions, your personal dreams, those are what truly define your path.
Definitely. Think of this Leo career forecast as maybe a spark, a tool to ignite your imagination, open your mind to possibilities you hadn't considered. It's not a rigid map set in stone, you know?
Exactly. Use it as inspiration. We really hope this deep dive into the best career paths for Leos has given you some valuable insights, maybe spark some excitement about your own career journey.
And if you're looking for a more personalized astrological reading, something to uncover even deeper layers about your unique career potential, well, please do follow the link we put in the description below.
Thank you so much for charting the cosmic currents with us today here on the Stargazers. Until our next celestial connection, God bless.